slip with that good jab.
The referee's called a timeout here, and I'm not exactly sure why.
I think might be some
slippy ring.
Might be some water on the canvas,
which has been a recurring problem lately. Be careful, he's telling the boxers. How on earth you be careful?
I don't think they're worrying about slipping, they're worrying about getting hit.
I don't know how you can think about that in the middle of a high temperature fight like this. Nobody tried to mop it up or dry it off. Sosa here putting on a lot of pressure, and this is by no means a formality for Floyd Mayweather. Not by any stretch. I wonder whether Sosa's spirit might just start to get to Mayweather as this goes on, because he hasn't tamed him yet.
No, he hasn't, but will Sosa get a bit frustrated and not getting through?
He didn't get through there. Not landing. He smiles, almost an embarrassment, the challenger there. Crowd liked it anyway. Arena not full here in Fresno tonight. It holds 10,000, mind. About 6,500 in, I'd say. Not a bad crowd, but Mayweather needs to ask himself why he isn't selling out arenas and why he's on in towns like Fresno and not the big casinos in Vegas. Sosa again piles on the pressure. It's basically worked with the jab, isn't it, from Mayweather? Not much more than that. Can you win a fight on the jab?
Well, you can, because it's a scoring punch and he's throwing that many of them.
I think it's Sosa who's winning, to use the modern jargon, the hearts and minds here, though.
Well, he's the one that's looking to fight more, isn't he?
Last few seconds of the round. Good stuff from Sosa. I think he won that round with the pressure. Mayweather just didn't do enough. Now here's an interesting thing. Before that round, American TV analyst Harold Laderman was scoring the fight 4 rounds to 2 in favor of Mayweather, but had given the last 2 to Sosa, which is a different route from me. I had it 4-2-2, but I wasn't reading it quite like that. What about you, Glenn?
Well, I've got Sosa 3 points behind at this point. I didn't give him. I give him the last round, but I give Mayweather the 6th.
So now you've got it 2 points, yeah? 2 point margin.
2 point, yeah.
I've got a 1 point margin in favor of Mayweather at the moment, 4 rounds to 3. But it's an interesting one. 8th round. Question just hums around in my brain here. Is Mayweather a bit overrated?
Well, he's got some very, very good skills, but he needs to show a little bit more devil in his work, doesn't he? You want to see a bit more of a fight coming out. All behind the jab so far.
8th round. Sosa has only won the national title in the Dominican Republic and the Central American title before that. He's beaten people like Freddie Cruz and Ambioris Figueroa.
Trying to get through with the left hook and some body shots. I think that's what he needs to do, Sosa. Just concentrate a little more on the body punches. He did that early, but then he's just stopped.
I wonder if there's more hand trouble for Mayweather tonight. It's been a recurring problem. He said in the build-up there hadn't been any, but again, I'd say he's been conservative tonight. We called for a dazzling performance, and so did every other commentator beforehand. This isn't it.
No, it's not. It's a good performance, good use of the jab, but he needs more work.
Again, giving the impression he's just doing the minimum required to nick it, Mayweather. And even that has to be in growing doubt just at the moment, I'd say. Where are the combinations?
I know,
Where are they?
that's what we want to see. That's what he needs. He needs to step forward and start putting shots together. Good right hand there. Single punch, led with it and got away with it.
He's done that a few times as well. Just cleaner work from Mayweather in this round. Just a little of the fire gone out of Sosa. That body punch looked a bit on the low side. But the crowd here are on the side of the challenger. You can tell it. There's a danger for Mayweather that he becomes pigeonholed in the same kind of category that Pernell Whitaker was in a few years ago. Everyone admired his skills, but nobody was that excited about him. I think he wins the round, Mayweather, but where are the dazzling combinations of old? Where have they gone?
You're going to have to work more. Okay. Man, I told me, keep working. Okay, keep working. Keep fighting smart and keep working. Don't work, keep working. Put him down here. Okay.
Looks quite tired in the corner, Mayweather.
Well, he shouldn't be, because, you know, I mean, it's most of the work just dance around the ring using the jab.
Santiago, son dos rounds que faltan. Oíste, si tú no tienes que mover la mano, I want you to calm him down before he comes out.
Shades of the Rocky story for Sosa tonight if he was to pull it off somehow. I think he is behind, and I don't think he can expect too many favors from the judges up against a top-ranked star on a top-ranked promotion.
No, I don't think so. I think they'll know that as well.
Here's round 9. Mayweather looking to employ all those God-given boxing gifts that he was handed. Gunning, of course, for this showdown with Oscar De La Hoya. That couldn't happen for at least a year, with De La Hoya fighting Shane Mosley after his fight with Yuri Boy Campas, that you can see on Sky in a fortnight's time. And of course Mayweather would be moving up a long, long way in the weights.
Yes, he would be against one of the great fighters, and I think it would be, certainly on this form, ill-advised move. Might be good for his bank balance, but that would be all.
Yeah, but he's not selling that fight here either, is he?
No, he's not.
Well, I think this is what Floyd Mayweather has become now. A single puncher, clever, defensively, heads banging together.
And really, you wouldn't think that's enough for the big money. The crowds want to see a bit more than he's showing.
But he is an artiste of the business, there's no doubt about that. His defense is usually pretty good, though Sosa's had quite a lot of success with his fast right hands tonight, especially early on. Reflex is fantastic, Mayweather. So well schooled, and well, he's been boxing really since he was in the cradle. He's gone southpaw for a moment there, Mayweather.
Well, cleverly out of the corner, Mayweather. It's the same tactics from Mayweather, just the jab, just covering up whenever Sosa gets to him.
Body shot from Sosa.